Chapter 5 has just released, and this looks like it is going to be one of the best chapters we've ever seen in Fortnite. There are so many amazing changes to the game, and we have a bunch of amazing brand new skins that have been added. And today, guys, I'm going to show you 25 new skins to use in Chapter 5. This is going to include some tryhard skins, some sweaty skins, and some very underrated skins as well. We're going to be talking about a bunch of brand new skins that just got added, and some older skins that are still going to be really popular this chapter. So make sure you guys watch all the way through, and if this video can reach 5,000 likes, I'll be giving away 10 free battle passes in the comments down below, so make sure to go down, hit the like button and the subscribe button if you are new, and also let me know in the comments down below what your favorite skin is from this battle pass. But that's enough talking, let's get straight into it. And first up, we may as well talk about a new skin, and this is Mon Mon is one of the newest battle pass skins in Chapter 5. I'm a huge fan of this skin already, and it does look sort of similar to some older battle pass skins that we got back during Chapter 2 and Chapter 3, but I still think this is definitely an upgraded style. So far, we have 3 different styles for this. You can only unlock 2 so far though. We have a default style, and then of course a diamond edit style as well. If you guys absolutely grind out this season though, you will be able to unlock a 3rd edit style, which also looks really clean. But for right now, I actually think the diamond style is my favorite. The default style probably will be more popular in the competitive game modes as well, but there are definitely some better skins from this battle pass, and we'll talk about them very soon. But that takes us to the number 24 position, guys, and we have Focus. Focus is such a clean skin, and even though it wasn't added to the game during Chapter 5 or Chapter 4 or Chapter 3 or even Chapter 2, I still think it's worth mentioning on this list. It just looks so good. It is such a clean skin as well, and we do also have 2 different styles for this now in the game. We have the original style that was designed for this, and then we also got a brand new style at the start of Chapter 4. I actually think the newer style does look a little bit better. The original style has probably been the more popular one, but if you do want to be a tryhard player and use this skin, then I feel like you definitely want to use the brand new edit style for this. This was also known as a controller only skin, which is really cool as well, but I feel like that has now changed, and we just see a bunch of different players using this skin. But let's move on, guys, to the number 23 position, and we have the Sunstrider. The Sunstrider is probably one of the more underrated skins, and you won't really see too many other people talking about this. This was a battle pass skin from Chapter 1, and since we just came out of Season OG, I feel like we had to mention this on the list. I'm a huge fan of the way this looks. I've always loved the Sunstrider, but obviously since it was a battle pass skin from Chapter 1, it just never really got the popularity that it deserved. I think it is really clean though. I would love to see more people using this, especially in Chapter 5, but I feel like that's not going to happen when we just have skins like Crystal now in the game. And maybe not the OG Crystal, but more particularly the brand new style of this, which is the Prismatic edit style. The OG Crystal skin has been in the game since Chapter 1, but this has died down pretty much entirely to the point where we don't really see that many people using it, but the new style for this is a lot better. I think the Prismatic Crystal does look really clean. It really fits in with that tryhard theme that we do see a bunch of people using, and I feel like it is going to work so perfectly with the style wand as well, and this could even become one of the more popular combos in the game again. I honestly feel like though, since this has just been in the game for such a long time, so many people just want to use some of the newest items, and that's why we don't see that many people using it today. But let's move on, guys, to the number 21 position, and we have Manic. Manic is one of the more underrated skins that we now have in the game in Chapter 5. I never thought I would be saying that because Manic has been so popular in the past, but since we have just had so many people using this in the last few seasons, it has dropped off a lot now in Chapter 5. We got the first style of this back during Chapter 1, Season 8. We got some more styles for this added during Chapter 2, and then a green and black edit style added during Chapter 3. I would love to see even more styles for this being added, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. The green and black style probably is my favorite, but I think the default red style has been the most popular one. So make sure to let me know in the comments down below which one has been your favorite, but we may as well move on to our next skin, guys, and this is Travis Scott. I honestly feel like Travis Scott could be finishing up a lot higher on this list. It has been one of the best skins we have ever seen, especially since this is a crossover skin as well. We never really see a bunch of crossover skins staying that popular, but Travis Scott has definitely surprised us all, and I feel like this is also one of the more tryhard ones that we do see in the game today. What I think really surprised people about this though is the fact that we have only seen this being added to the item shop once. Usually we see Icon series skins being added to the game quite often. They do also reappear in the store about once every few months. So the fact that we haven't seen Travis Scott pretty much since Chapter 2 Season 2 is just really surprising for a lot of people. If you were lucky enough to pick this up though when it was first added to the game, you will know how good this actually is, but unfortunately if you didn't manage to buy it or didn't manage to watch the concert, then you have been waiting since like 2020 in order to get this skin. Hopefully it does return though. I know some people want this to stay one of the rarest skins in the game, but honestly I feel like it would be cool if everyone had the opportunity to buy this skin. But let's move on guys to the number 19 position, and we are including the Agency Renegades bundle. Now I know some of you guys might not actually like bundles in Fortnite, but I'm a huge fan of the Agency Renegades bundle. For $20 you got 3 amazing skins, well 2 amazing skins and a Cobalt skin as well. You also got a bunch of pickaxes with this as well, which just made it even better. But if I had to pick only one bundle in Fortnite to use, this would probably be my favorite. I just think it is so good. There are so many other really good bundles in the game as well, but none of those skins are as well designed as the Agency Renegades bundle. Shady's 80 and Spycatcher Siren are by far the best. These are probably the 2 skins that you do want to use, and each of them have a bunch of different styles, so you guys will have a lot of options depending on what skin you actually want to use. Let's move on though guys, and coming in at the number 18 position we have the Reaper. The Reaper is definitely one of the oldest skins on this list. It was added to the game during Chapter 1 Season 3, and usually I wouldn't be including this in a video about new skins, but I still feel like this is really good to use in Chapter 5 today. The main reason for this is that we just finished Season OG, and I think this is probably one of the more popular skins that we had. I mean, so many people using this. If you came back to the game after a few years of not playing, this was probably the skin that you were going to use. It just looks so good. It was the unofficial John Wick skin as well, but I feel like a lot of people don't even realize that we had an official John Wick collab. Obviously though, since this was part of a battle pass during Chapter 1 Season 3, we're never going to see this being added back to the game again. But one skin that is available right now is Oscar. Oscar is one of the coolest battle pass skins I think we have ever seen. I mean, this guy is just a giant tiger, which is so sick, and the edit styles for this are even cooler. Obviously the default style is just a normal regular tiger, but then as we move through the edit styles, there is a white and black tiger edit style which also looks really cool, which is known as the Champion Oscar style, and there are also some more unlockable styles that will be available later on this season. It probably won't be the most tryhard skin from this battle pass, but it is definitely one that looks really sick, and I cannot wait to start using this more in Chapter 5. Let's move on though guys to a skin that has been in the game for a little bit longer, and this is Aura. I feel like we always seem to talk about Aura on these videos. I absolutely love this skin though. I think it has been one of the best skins Fortnite has ever added, even if it isn't one of the more tryhard ones today. What I mean by that is we see a bunch of people using only skins that are known as tryhard in the more competitive game modes, but Aura is sort of used by every single player in Fortnite. If you are a tryhard player, then you probably own this skin. If you are a casual player, then you probably own this as well. I just think there are so many different types of players that use these skins today, and it's going to fit in with every single playstyle. So even if you are a sweat, you are going to love it. If you are a casual or even a noob, then you are going to love this skin as well. And it is really hard to find a skin that is going to suit every single playstyle better than this. One skin that I have been preferring a little bit more over the last few seasons though would have to be Glitch. I've talked about this a little bit over the last few weeks. What I actually really like about Glitch is the fact that this is customizable in a way that we don't really see too many other skins being customizable in Fortnite. Usually a lot of skins allow you to change around the colors or just a small part of the design for this, but Glitch actually allows you to customize the colors and of course the design of this skin in a way that we haven't really seen before. You can actually customize this with all of the different wraps in your locker. So if you want to create a skin with a darker wrap, then you can do that, or you can use a lighter wrap or even a rainbow wrap that is in your locker. Obviously, you do have to own a few different wraps in order to make this good, but I still think this is one of the coolest skins we have in the game today, and it is a really cool and unique design from Fortnite as well. I feel like Glitch is still so underrated today though, so let's move on to a skin that is a little bit more popular, and this is OMN Man. Now, OMN Man is a really unique skin. It might not be the most tryhard one on this list, and it might not be as tryhard as some of the other skins we've already talked about, but I am still a huge fan of this because it is one of the coolest anime collab skins we are ever going to get. I mean, it's really hard to find an anime that has been more popular over the last few weeks than Invincible. This just got a second season, and part 2 of season 2 will be releasing in a few weeks' time. I think it is such a good show, so the fact that we have some of the biggest characters for this show being added to the game just also made it even better. We got Adam, Eve, OMN Man, and Invincible added to this. I think OMN Man might be the most popular one, but you guys are gonna have to wait and see to see if we talk about some more skins from this collab as well. Let's move forward though to the number 13 position, and we have the Psycho Bandit. In terms of male skins, this would have to be one of the best in the game. It's actually really hard to find male skins in the more competitive game modes, but the Psycho Bandit does seem to be the more popular one. I feel like it is also one of the rarest skins that we do have in the game. We haven't actually seen this since Chapter 1, Season 10, so it is becoming quite rare in Fortnite, and the reason why I love this skin so much is I feel like if this was just a regular Fortnite skin that featured in the store every few weeks, it would still be as tryhard as it is right now. That is really what makes a skin tryhard. We do have some skins in the game that are really only tryhard because they are extremely rare, and even though the Psycho Bandit does sort of fit in with that category, I feel like if it was added back to the item shop today and tomorrow and for like the next 3 months, we would still see a bunch of people using it in the more competitive game modes. As you guys know, I've talked about this on my channel so many times. I would absolutely love the opportunity to buy this again, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen anytime soon. But that takes us though, guys, to the number 12 position, and we have Siren, but in particular, we're talking about the brand new edit style for Siren. We've been asking for a new style of Siren for such a long time. This skin has been in Fortnite since Chapter 2, Season 2, and we only just got a brand new style added. This new style though is definitely an upgrade. I love the way it looks. It looks so different to every other Siren style that we do have in Fortnite as well, which might be my favorite part about it. Obviously, since this has just been in the game for so long, I feel like it has started to fall off, but with a brand new style, it definitely could become popular again, and I might even go as far to say that this could easily become one of the more tryhard skins that we ever see during Chapter 5. Obviously, we are going to need a bunch of people to start using this again, but now the fact that you get 3 different edit styles for only 1,200 V-Bucks is a really good price for this skin, and hopefully it just gets even better. That takes us, guys, to the number 11 position, and we have the Frozen Nog OBS. The Frozen Nog OBS is one of my favorite skins we have ever seen, and it is also one of the most underrated skins in the game right now as well. The reason that I'm including this is because we are just starting into Winterfest. Obviously, we just had a massive Chapter 5 update, but we should also be starting Winterfest very, very soon. We also get a bunch of amazing items added to the game during Winterfest, and sometimes a lot of them are free as well. I think this is such a good idea. I love all of the Winterfest cosmetics, but I feel like some of the newest ones in the game probably won't be as popular as some of the more OG ones, and I just feel like Frozen Nog OBS is one of the best ones we've ever had. It looks so good. There are so many amazing combos you can make with this skin as well, but just because you did have to get this in a bundle, I feel like that has held this skin back quite a bit. You could actually get this for around $20 though in the Polar Legends bundle, and hopefully this does return to the game soon. If it isn't in the store right now, I would highly recommend you guys do pick it up and use code KyroYT as well. Let's move forward though to another Battle Pass skin, and this is Hope. Hope is actually the tier 1 skin that you unlock this season, and it is really hard to find a tier 1 skin that has been better than this over the last few years. What I love about Hope though is that all of the edit styles look so different. I mean, the default style is sort of blue, the secondary edit style is mostly pink, and the third edit style is pretty much a racer suit, which looks red and black. I think that is so good. We get a bunch of skins in Fortnite with edit styles that all look really similar, but Hope pretty much is the complete opposite of this. I think that is a really good addition. Hopefully Fortnite keeps this up throughout the rest of Chapter 5, and we should also be getting even more styles for this skin being added to the game over the next few weeks as well, which is just going to make it even better. That takes us though to the number 9 position, guys, and we have the Surf Witch. The Surf Witch is one of the most iconic skins in the history of Fortnite. It has been such a good skin for such a long time, and we just had to include it on this list because I don't think that's going to change during Chapter 5. I would love to see some more styles for this though. We really only have 2 styles of this skin now in the game, which is kind of surprising to me, considering this has been in the game since Chapter 2, Season 3, and we have had a bunch of other skins added to the game since then with a bunch more styles. I feel like this is really popular among the more competitive players, and of course in the competitive game modes as well. Whenever you come across someone in those competitive game modes like ranked using these skins, they're going to be extremely sweaty, but you probably won't see too many people using them in the more casual game modes. I feel like a lot of pros and streamers do use them as well, and they are going to be making some amazing combos with them. If you do want to use the skin with a little bit more customization to it though, I feel like Caper is going to to be the best choice. You can actually get Caper in the item shop for 1,200 V-Bucks, which is a pretty good price considering how tryhard this skin actually is. A lot of people thought this is going to be even more popular than the superhero skins when they first got added. They just have so many amazing edit styles that you can make with them, but in my opinion, I still feel like these superhero skins are just slightly better. My favorite part about them though is that you can actually customize these with all of the different emotes and stickers in your locker. It isn't just like every other highly customizable skin that we do have. I feel like in the future, for these skins to become even better, we just need people to use some custom styles that we don't really see too many other people using. A lot of people do use the grey or the dark grey edit styles for them, so if people wanted to use some of the more brighter edit styles for these, they would definitely become a lot more popular and tryhard in Fortnite. Let's move on though to the number 7 position, and we have Invincible. Yes guys, Invincible has now arrived in Fortnite. It was added to the game during Season OG, and this is definitely one of the more unexpected collabs in the game. I mean, I always thought we would get more anime collabs added to Fortnite, but I just never really thought we would actually get Invincible added to the game. From all of these skins in this crossover, this is definitely my favorite. It looks so good, and unlike every other anime skin that we do have in Fortnite. But the problem with a lot of anime skins now in Fortnite is that they stay popular for 1 or 2 weeks and then die down pretty quickly. That doesn't look like it's happened with the Invincible skins though. I still see a bunch of people using OMN Man. I still see a bunch of people using Invincible as well. I feel like Atom Eve might have started to drop off, but the other two definitely have not yet, and hopefully it doesn't end up happening. These are some of my favorite skins that we have seen. I just think they are so sick and definitely worth buying if they do return to the store in the future. But still, I feel like something like Lara Croft is even better. This is probably the best Battle Pass skin we have ever seen in Fortnite, especially in terms of popularity and how tryhard it actually is. What makes this so unique though is that back during Chapter 2 Season 6, not that many people actually used it. It was one of the first ever skins that you could unlock during that season, and I feel like because we just had so many other crossover items being added to the game that a lot of people preferred to use some of these shop cosmetics. Once Chapter 2 Season 6 ended though, I feel like a lot of people realized how good this actually was, and that has pretty much stayed popular and tryhard to this day now in Chapter 5. We do have a bunch of different styles for this. We obviously have the default style, 2 PlayStation or green edit styles, and of course a fully golden edit style as well, but I feel like more often than not people do end up using the default style because this does look the most tryhard. If you do want to use a fully golden skin though, you can use it on our next skin, which is the Renegade Links. Renegade Links is one of the most unique skins I think we are ever going to see in Fortnite. This was added to the game during Season OG, and this is basically a mashup of the Renegade Raider and Links, 2 of the best Battle Pass skins we have ever seen. I feel like what makes this so unique and so different to every other skin that we have seen in the game though, is the fact that a lot of people ended up using the flaming edit style for this, not the style that sort of looks like the Renegade Raider. That is one of the most unique things about this skin. I honestly thought with the fact that the Renegade Raider is one of the most wanted skins in the history of the game, I thought people would want that over some of the other edit styles for this, but it turned out that people actually wanted to use the edit style that looked like Blaze. I think that is really sick. Blaze has always been a really underrated skin, and if you guys did grind out Season OG, then this is definitely a skin you need to use. You could also use the golden edit style for this, but one skin that doesn't have a golden style is going to be the Cozy Commander. The Cozy Commander is an 800 V-Bucks skin in Fortnite. This was actually added to the game a few years ago, back during Chapter 1. It never really got the popularity that it deserved up until a few seasons ago when Click started to main this. I feel like whenever Clicks decides to main a skin though, it is going to become extremely tryhard, and that is pretty much what happened with these skins. They just look so clean. I absolutely love these skins so much, and there are a bunch of skins that look pretty much identical to this. I feel like they could become a lot more tryhard in the future, and since we are approaching Winterfest, it does make sense that people start to use these skins once again, but honestly, we're just gonna have to wait and see what happens. We could also see a bunch of amazing new Winterfest skins being added to the game, so that is really the only thing that is holding this back from becoming one of the best skins in Fortnite. That takes us through to the number 3 position, guys, and we have Valyria. Valyria might be one of the more underrated Battle Pass skins that we see this season, but honestly, I think it is one of my favorites. what makes this skin so unique as well is that even though there are edit styles for this, you don't actually switch between the edit styles in your locker. You actually perform a built-in emote in order to switch between the two styles. I think this is really sick, and the fact that this is in the battle pass for only 950 V-Bucks makes it even better. I feel like as the season goes on, we're going to be getting a bunch more styles for this, which is only going to add to how good this skin actually is. And the reason that this is finishing up so high on the list is I really believe this could be the most tryhard skin from this battle pass. It might not be the most popular one, but I feel like we will see a bunch of pros and streamers using it, especially in the more competitive game modes. But that takes us, guys, to the number 2 position, and we have the superhero skins. The superhero skins are by far some of the best skins we are ever going to see in Fortnite, and I don't think that's going to change anytime soon. You can actually buy these for 1,800 V-Bucks. They are quite expensive, but still definitely worth it if you don't already own them. They do also reappear in the store like once every 2 weeks, which is just so insane. I still think these are going to be extremely tryhard during Chapter 5. I honestly think these have been popular and tryhard for long enough that nothing is going to change that, and if you guys are a fan of these skins, then chances are you probably already own them. It would take one of the best ever designed Fortnite skins to be added for this to stop being as popular as they are, but we're just going to have to wait and see if that happens during Chapter 5. But finally, guys, that takes us to the number 1 position, and this is the best skin to use in Chapter 5, and this is Peter Griffin. Yes, guys, we now have Peter Griffin in Fortnite. I feel like this has been rumored for like the last 3 years, so now that he's finally here, he does not disappoint. I think this skin looks incredible. We also have 4 different styles of Peter Griffin now in Fortnite. We have a default style, we have Peter Griffin in a tuxedo, we have him in a tuxedo with a top hat, and then my favorite style, the full golden Peter Griffin. I think all of the other Family Guy items in this as well just make it even better. He did get his own pickaxe, which looks really cool. We have the Peter Copter glider, which might be the best glider in the history of the game, and there are some other really cool items as well. You can actually get this in the battle pass as well for 950 V-Bucks, and I think this is going to be by far the best skin to use in Chapter 5. But make sure to let me know what you guys think of this in the comments down below. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and make sure to let me know what you guys think of this battle pass in the comments down below. I'll see you guys next time.